Hello everybody, so this is the fall 2025 garden tour. It is in this raw form right now. I was about to do some garden tasks. I was about to water everything and just like do some maintenance. But anyways, our flowers died here, our spring and summer flowers. We have a nasturtium right there. We have our pumpkin spice jalapenos, a little sage plant. Our cabbage is doing well. So hopefully we get a fall harvest. We have our remaining sunflowers with the tomatoes. So on this side we get into our tomatoes, tomato aisle I would call it. So it's all of the tomatoes of the summer that are remaining. And then right here we have a pepper. This used to be my watermelon patch, but only one watermelon survived and it's still growing, so we'll see what happens. But yeah, we have my two pineapples right here. They're doing really well with the sun. And I planted these from like leftover pineapples, so you guys could do the same. And then we get over here, some parsley, peppers. There's a little strawberry patch happening down here. So if you guys didn't know, strawberries, they drop the little vines called strawberry runners, and they spread themselves. So these are whole new plants that I did not plant. This is one. This is a strawberry runner. So let's put it towards the soil. So all of these will grow into new strawberries. We have a little rose. Here's another strawberry patch right here. And this is a watermelon. It's coming from over there. So I'll go into that section right now. But real quickly, I made this little canopy because the plan is for this raspberry. So this is a raspberry I have right here to grow. And then you can see it goes through this hole. And my plan is for it to have all the fruit like over here, so I could just pick it make little holes in the canopy, and I'll just be able to pick it. So it'll be like a raspberry canopy. I also have my passion fruit. I'll show you guys right now. But yeah, so there's a chili tree, chili pepper, some lavender. It'll bloom in spring. Right now it's dying off. Let's see. This one I'm excited for. So I have raspberries growing. I have a few little bunches. But yeah, the same thing. The plan is for it to grow here like this, and then be able to grow on top like that. Some tomatoes are here. They're coming in nicely. Yeah, so there's like a little pathway here. There's sage, a whole little area that I added here with this zucchini or squash. Yeah, everything was planted from seed, or like it all just appeared out of volunteer plants. Yeah, that's a volunteer. Here we have like a little papalo. It's like a herb, or like what's it called? Summer cilantro. Some cucumbers. Yeah, you could eat these little flowers, squash flowers. And then we have a little avocado here. You can see this one grew from the compost, so I just decided to keep it. Right there. Yeah, this cabbage is almost ready as well. This purple cabbage.
Yummy!
So we'll be doing a little dish on that. And then, yeah, I'm trying to grow onion right there, so hopefully it sprouts. Peppers. The interesting thing about this bucket is that it has all this asparagus that is growing. So it's all in this one bucket. Asparagus, sunflowers, jalapenos. Yeah, sooner or later I'm gonna have to cut it, but right now I'm just letting everything live. I'm also gonna prune this area like back so that this broccoli is able to grow. I'll do that later. Some tomatoes. Yeah, we have all the tomatoes over here. Look at this butternut squash. It's getting nice and hard, so very soon I'll be able to harvest this one. And it came from this one squash vine. Some parsley that I just pick whenever. It's one of the best things about a garden is that you can pick fruit whenever you need it. It'll always be fresh. And anyways, we have cilantro growing here. This is like rue. This is very good if you have stomach pain. I don't know what that is. Maybe a little papaya, but yeah, another pineapple here. So all the pineapples that I eat, I try to save them and replant them. Some of them don't really. Hopefully that one makes it, but a lot of them don't make it. But the ones that do make it, I'll be able to have a pineapple in the future. So you should definitely do that. There's another one there. We have garlic growing here, kale, peppers. There's a lot of peppers everywhere. This one literally grew in the most random place, so I'm letting it live because it's like a little soldier in my eyes. Maybe strawberries. Here's where the strawberry patch really begins, over here in this area. So all of these strawberries grew. Like I said, the runners, they're spreading themselves. You see their vines? They all spread across the garden bottom. There's this papaya. This is a volunteer plant as well. So it grew on its own, and I'll have a papaya tree in this area eventually. Here we have like tomatoes. This one's ready to harvest. Nice and red. Yeah. The best thing I have here, hopefully in the future, I'll be able to have my own bananas. So I have this banana tree. You can see the new leaf coming in. And yeah, I've had it for a while now. All of these leaves you guys see grew in the garden here. So basically I watered everything and I kept it. And it all grew. All of this grew. The bottom leaves that the tree came with, I cut it already. So yeah, we have some garlic next to it. And another baby banana tree. So it started to throw its own little offspring, the daughter banana. And so yeah, I'm keeping this alive. A little cabbage, tomatoes, peppers over there. Another pineapple here. Yeah, so another thing about the garden is that I grow everything on like a chaos garden type. So I just throw seeds randomly. Well, sometimes I plant it, right, because of companion planting, but for the most part, I try to be like a testament that you could grow in a small space, but you could grow a lot of stuff. So yeah, so we have that. Tomatoes, a little cabbage that's doing alright, but could be better. And then, damn, I hate the roly-polies because they're eating my plant, my food. Yeah, so I'm dealing with the roly-poly problem. Then we have mint. I did the major mistake of planting it in ground, but it's okay because we always harvest it. We always eating it or like giving it to people, you know. We have aloe vera with those little babies coming in, and this sunflower that's still alive, still giving us some sunflowers. So we have some broccoli on this side. Little baby broccolis coming in. These have been here since like April, so we've been eating these broccoli since April. We just transplanted this avocado tree, so let's see how big it gets, and let's see if we could maybe give it to somebody, or you know, maybe try to make a buck. Another cabbage plant. This is geranium. It smells super nice. There's some celery, some more mint in a pot, kale. We have more tomatoes coming in on this side. This is my oldest pineapple. So this, I have grown it almost for 2 years. I think in November it'll be 2 years exactly. So this one might actually be able to give off a fruit very soon. I think maybe at the start of next year, I'll see if I could be able to have a fruit. We have strawberries. You see the vines that I was talking about? It's just spreading all the strawberries everywhere. So it does my job for me, you know. Some more roux in a bucket. This thing was broken at one point, but I just reused it. It was a trash bin, but I'm just reusing it to not throw things away. More roux. We have a little squash coming in over here. And then I need to trim those because those are getting pretty invasive. But yeah, it's okay if I trim all of it. It's the inch plant. There's a little morning glory plant down there. I didn't even see that before. Yeah, so like chaos gardening, you notice things that because like nature just sprouts everything. So I didn't even know there was a morning glory over there. And then this is the other part of the garden. So the canopy I was talking about is right here. And you see the raspberries already right there. But yeah, this is mainly the tomatillo area. So you see all these little baby tomatillos, and then a lot of them are already ready. Like this one feels pretty ready. I'll do a harvest on these. We have another pineapple. Some cucumbers. I need to water these. They need a lot of water. When they're babies, they need a lot of water. And then some squash. Yeah, like these tomatillos are ready, so do a little harvest. They smell nice and fruity. They're ready when the skin is already peeling off. We have the kale bed. I think this year I'm going to add a lot of like carrots, radishes in between here. So I'm gonna do that soon. This amaranth, these leaves taste just like spinach, so you guys should try to grow that. We have tomato, peppers. There's a lot of peppers here. Yeah, so, and then another thing about like the style of gardening is I just reuse everything. So this is like an old box. This was like a, and then yeah, some cucumbers. So everything is just like trying to be frugal and like not trying to waste money on gardening. You see, this one just came right off the peel. There's some marigolds. This is the passion fruit I was talking about. So it comes from this bucket right here, down here. It climbs up all of this, and then I attached it to the raspberry, so it's right here now. It's close to the hole, very close. So once it gets on at the hole, it'll be able to spread all over here, and then I'll be able to have passion fruit. So I could pull from the canopy, and then I could still have stuff growing down here. I have a tomato here. There's tomato. Some basil. Basil is a super good plant to have next to your tomatoes. Some cabbage. This is some squash, but the squash is dying off. Since it's the beginning of fall, we are going to have to start planting maybe carrots or like, you know, like fall plants. Cabbage, cauliflower. I think I'm gonna have cauliflower here, so I'm going to work on that soon. I might have to take this piece off because it's not really useful anymore. It's only sustaining this plant, but it used to sustain a lot of tomatoes here. But yeah, it's all dying off. The summer plants are dying off. So yeah, I think that's pretty much the garden. There's the blueberry plant. So this will be taking off in spring, I hope. No fruit this year, but this is the first full year I had it. No fruit yet. So let's see how it does next spring. But there's also like little strawberries in the bucket. Yeah, thanks for watching. This is the fall garden, and if you have any questions, let me know. We'll see how it is in 2026.